Nakawa East Member of Parliament RONALD Balimwezo has handed over office as Mayor Nakawa Division to his deputy MUNGI as he fully takes over his new role as Member of Parliament. In a ceremony conducted at the division headquarters in Nakawa, the tough-talking politician and administrator RONALD Balimwezo noted some of his tasks ahead of him while in Parliament, that includes demanding for an increase on the budget of Kampala City with an aim of improving on its infrastructure, that being roads that befit a capital city and garbage collection that is always seen littered along Kampala roads, as he explains.
The people who went to Parliament have not seen it as such. That's the reason they have not appropriated well for the city. The city has rotten, dilapidated roads. It is rotten in that garbage is littered anyway. And that's what we want to see. We want to see a city that is clean. And the major role of the Member of Parliament is to make appropriation, to make sure that we have better roads. Overall, we have 2,110 kilometers of roads, but only 608 is tarmacked. It's a shame, a city with only 608 kilometer tarmac, and most of them are dilapidated. As a Member of Parliament, I'm going to make sure that Kampala acquires at least the amount that it deserves.
He further confirms how he will ensure that service delivery within Kampala is also improved, such as medical, human rights given equally to Kampala citizens, among others, including decreasing on the number of parliamentarians with an aim of saving the taxpayers' money.
The other role is to make sure that I fight for the rights of our people, particularly I want to see democracy, human rights. And democracy is all about service delivery. I want to see hospitals with medicines. I want to see hospitals with ambulances. I want to see schools with good teachers, well-paid teachers. And that's the reason that I'm going to Parliament. And we must work ways of reducing the number of members of Parliament, because we are expending a lot of money on them.
On his achievements as Nakawa Mayor, Balimwezo confirms how he has left a legacy including over 10 tarmac roads and a company from Japan which is set to construct the division headquarters of Nakawa.
To lobby a certain company that is going to be constructing about 10 junctions in the city, and they are going to put up a storage structure that they will be using as a site. And eventually, after 1 year, they will leave it for us to work as the division headquarters. I'm leaving quite a lot, number of plants, mechanical plants, and we are leaving behind a number of roads. We have also worked out ways of getting money from African Development Bank to work on some of our roads that we have not been able to work on.
Balimwezo also had a word to his predecessor, MUNGI, who he advised to continue with the legacy he has left and always be there for the public.
The deputy, the mayor, avails herself because the people need small things. They need signatures. They need very small things that can, in case you don't do, can destroy your name. You can be referred to as incompetent simply because you have not done your role to the dot. Therefore, I believe that with those few words, she will be able to execute her duties as mandated by the law.
Meanwhile, some leaders we spoke to at the handover advised Honorable RONALD Balimwezo to remain firm and serve his people the way he has been doing so, including fighting corruption.
We are confident and sure that he's going to represent our interests. I don't need to say much about Honorable Balimwezo because everybody has seen him, has felt him, and you know him. He's been a tough-talking politician, but a sweet-tempered gentleman. You know him very well. He's a one-legged, celebrated politician who has no self-pity. He has worked tirelessly for the division, and when it comes to work, he surpasses politics. That is where we are really very grateful to him.
I urge you to continue with the same efforts to fight for our people. The country is still in serious problems. Corruption is still rampant. Poverty is still very high, low levels of education, among others. So please continue with the struggle. In the same vein, I would like to thank the people of Nakawa that have entrusted me with the leadership of this division, and I'd like to assure them that good leadership will continue, and we are going to give you good leadership. There will be no regrets.
We'd like to encourage him to still work together with us and to take people's voices to the parliament, and also to continue working at the grassroots to reach the people of Nakawa, to be on the ground as he has been. And
the chairman of the Alliance of Mayors in Kampala and Kawempe Division, Mayor Selunjoji Emmanuel, did advise the incoming mayor not to hand over the office to the technocrats, as the local government minister did explain, noting that it's illegal.
I've also told her not to hand over the office to a technical person. Never in the world that I've ever witnessed a politician handing over his or her powers to a technical staff. These are elective officers, political officers, where you have to hand over to your fellow politician. If you have failed in campaigns or anything, you hand over to a successor who must be a politician. So these are political officers. I want to tell the minister and whoever wrote a letter asking the mayors to hand over to the technical people, no, never. It will never happen.
Brian Senkumba, Channel 44 Prime News.